What's good, YouTube? It's your girl, Miss Golden 83, and I am here to do an all my love reading for the sign of Leo. Okay, Leo, you guys are second this week on the zodiac lineup. Hopefully, you guys are doing well. Remember, you guys, these are general messages, not personal. So take what resonates and pass the rest to the next. Okay, so you guys, if you don't know, and if you're just skipping, if you're, happen to skip over reads, I'm just saying this all through the week so that way you know, because you can't say that I didn't tell y'all, okay? This is your permanent spot, okay, as far as your reading. You guys can anticipate your reading, the first week of every month, okay? First week of every month. You guys are in this same spot, okay? And so that way you don't have to worry about when your reading is coming up. Unless you know your birth chart placements, you can kind of look ahead with some shorts that I did in reference to the next week of Zodiac lineup, okay? You can also go on my playlist on my channel and go to greetings and exclusives. You'll find that channel updates video there with some pertinent information about things that are changing on the channel. Okay, so as you know, Tap Into Your Souls has now is now done. Okay, last month was the last month for that reading, primarily because the energy felt as though enough healing in a sense of self introspection was done, to where everyone is now kind of in the place of love, okay? Being able to get rid of any toxic karmic energy and kind of focus on your relationships with yourself and with someone else if you're in a relationship or trying to begin a new relationship. Okay, so the All My Love reading is kind of similar to the Dreamcatcher read, okay, just focused around love. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to do the same as the Dreamcatcher read. We're going to do one from the top, which is for your energy. Then we have one from the bottom, which is the energy of the situation and or person. And then we have one energetically from the middle. I think that's the one that I want. One energetically from the middle, which is the energy between you and or the person or situation. Okay, so let's see what's going on with you guys. We have transformation for your energy. Okay, then we have loyalty for the situation and or person. Okay, sorry you guys, my OCD kicks in. New deck alert, okay? So they're brand spanking new and a little bit slippery. And then the energy between you and the situation and or person is peacefulness, okay? Peacefulness. So let's start with your energy, Leo, with transformation, okay? Transformation. I love the colors on these cards so far since I've got them. And I got a chance to kind of use them and practice with them before starting these reads to kind of get the reading situated with my ancestors. They helped me out. So transformation, it says you use the power of love to move through illusions and shift into awareness. You use the power of love to move through illusions and shift into awareness. Okay, so I feel like your energy is in a transformative energy in the sense of moving through illusions, if you will. Okay, and more into awareness. I think you have this ability, Leo, to kind of see through someone, okay, in the sense of their true feelings for you, okay. Maybe you have a tendency of being on the negative side of things or focusing on that first before kind of seeing past it as like a mirage, if you will, okay? For example, there's this there's this commercial, and I'm trying to remember which brand it's for, which they're not sponsoring me or anything. I think it's either Snickers or Oreo, where it's the couple. I think it's Snickers for the Snicker brownies. Delicious, by the way, if you ever want to try those. Okay. It's the Snickers brownie where the guy comes into the living room and his girlfriend is looking out the window and she looks a little bit like chip on her shoulders. And he's like, "Are you okay?" And she's like, "No, I'm fine." And it's clear that she's not, but he doesn't want to deal with it, so he just turns around and leaves. Okay, I crack up every time when I see that commercial because it's absolutely hilarious to me. Because he knows something's wrong, but he's like, "I'm not going to deal with it." And so it's hilarious. I love that commercial every time when I see it. And so in that sense of that commercial, you know when something is wrong with your person, okay, and you're aware of, in a sense, that's, a funny way to look at it, but even in a sense of love, you knowing that your person loves you, I think you're transforming in a sense of kind of accepting how they love or learning how they love. Okay, possibly you've never known your person's love language until now. Start kind of looking into love languages. It will help you kind of understand your person and your person understand you. Okay, like for example, there's love language of gift giving, communication, physical touch, okay, things of that nature, okay. And so when you start learning your person's love language and kind of seeing past the annoying things that your person may do, you come to an awareness and you then transform the relationship to kind of maybe mimic or adjust, if you will, to their love language, okay. So let's move into the person and or situation with their energy in loyalty. Okay, loyalty. Your reliability demonstrates your loving sense of devotion and consistency of being. Your reliability demonstrates your loving sense of devotion and consistency of being. Loyalty. Okay? So within the situation and or person, they are able to show you that they are loyal to you. Okay? Little like signs that you may see are them being very open with you as far as maybe what they're doing within a day. If they're thinking about you, they actually text you that and say, I was just thinking of you. If it's little things, they could be shopping and want to buy something for you, or they see something that you might like and they might go ahead and get it for you. Okay. Little intricate things like that. Someone who's doing something like that for you isn't, playing games with you or anything like that. It's their way of showing you that you are their number one priority. Okay. And if you gain that from someone, it's a true blessing. Okay. And so, they are very respectful of your time. They're very reliable. If there's ever a time when you need them or you want to spend time with them, they chisel out time for you. Okay, again, that means you are a priority and you are important to them. One thing, I don't know, hopefully I say this correctly, but people make time for what they want or who they want. Okay, if someone is always busy, it could be that they're actually busy. Okay, and you can tell that by knowing their actual schedule. Okay, if they have a multitude of things to do and they tell you like, I want to get up with you, but I've got X, Y, and Z going on. How about we schedule something in like 2 weeks? Okay, that's communication. Okay, but if they're never giving you a justification, or it's always an excuse or feels like an excuse, then 9 times out of 10 it probably is, and you are not a priority. They are putting other things before you. Okay, possibly could be true things that they have to work on. You have to know whether or not you're willing to deal with that, along, and vice versa. Okay, if you do that to them. Okay, but someone that actually picks up the phone when you call, if you really need them or you're struggling with something and they're willing to be there for you when it matters the most, that to me is loyalty. Okay? So, the energy between you and the said person or situation is peacefulness. Peacefulness. Okay? It says here, you recognize that balance, kindness, and love bring calmness to your soul. Okay? Recognize that balance, kindness, and love bring calmness to your soul. Okay? So peacefulness between you and the situation and or person is now in a more peaceful stance. Okay? Because of the fact that there's balance, you are now appreciating, in a sense, the kindness that this person brings into your life. Okay, Leo, that they possibly do this on a regular basis. Okay, it's very consistent. Okay, they are reliable with the loyalty. Okay, and thus it transforms your thought process on love in general. Okay, so if you've had toxic energy in the past, like I said, tap into your souls are done, because there's healing energy going on where you're willing to start fresh into a new relationship. Okay, whether you're already currently in one or working towards one. Okay, and so this person has kind of opened your eyes into what real love possibly is because they bring you peace. Okay, and so that's a beautiful thing. Okay, if you've never had peace before in your relationships but you're having it now, it may be a little weird to you. Okay, where you're like, why are you doing this? Why are they like this? Are they really real? Is it too good to be true? And and of course all that glitters isn't gold, all of that stuff. Okay, instead of looking at the consistency, okay, and being able to genuinely feel that it's not a ploy, it's not a gimmick. Okay, you're able to see past the illusions and be aware of the fact that this is actually who this person is. Okay, there are some pure of heart people out here, okay, that could possibly restore your faith in humanity and in love. Okay, so there is your peacefulness. All right, so that being said, let's get into the Island Time Wellness. Okay, very popular among most tarot readers when it comes to love reading. So we're going to go with one from the top and one directly from the bottom. This cardstock is a little bit thicker, so sometimes I have to like flick it a little bit to see and make sure that it's just one card. With the Island Time Wellness messages here, what are you focused on? What are you primarily focused on? You can take these messages for yourself, okay? Or, make them work for you, all right? So we have mask, okay? We have mask, which says not showing true feelings, hide, personify, pretend, dilute, gaslighting. Okay, like I just said, you guys possibly have dealt with within your own energy, trying to determine whether or not if this person is gaslighting you, if their feelings are actually true, and you not showing your true feelings until you can justify whether or not if they are really being true to you. Okay, again, you can use your past experiences to kind of help you to know, and based off of those examples that I gave you before. Okay, we're not going to go through them again. Just remember what I stated before as far as knowing and being aware of when someone is being loyal to you. Okay, you have the signs that you need based off of your past, but don't try to put that much comparison on a new person. Okay, because if you do that, that means you're not healed from your past. Okay, you can't go into a relationship with high expectations for that person who is just getting to know you. Okay, you have to allow things to flow naturally. Okay, and if everything is, because if you're not and you're forcing things, that means you're forcing to hurry up and be in a relationship with them for the wrong reasons, okay? Just for the connection, okay? Just for the company, okay? But if you truly are trying to connect with someone and have this loyalty, then you have to take your time. You have to really get to know them and understand them in their love language, okay? And figure out what yours is as well, okay? Next message is addiction, okay? Addiction, okay? It says codependent, obsession, possession, controlling, has a block, restraint, okay? So there's some form of an addiction. Now, addictions don't have to always be vices, like physical vices such as drinking or recreational drugs for that matter, okay? It doesn't have to be that, okay? Addictions can be can be also related to emotional, okay? Emotional addictions, needing, like it says, codependency, okay? Like I said, rushing into something because you just want the company, okay? You have to understand what it is that you want out of a relationship first before you can ask for it from someone else, okay? And that in itself is an addiction, okay? Being codependent on someone else because you need someone to help you heal when you need to help heal yourself first, and allow this person to possibly heal you without knowing that they're actually healing you, okay? Especially if you're finding someone who has demonstrated loyalty to you, okay, with consistency, okay? And you feel the genuineness of that person, okay? I cannot stress that enough, okay? Wanting to control someone, okay, is an addiction, okay? Why do you need to control the situation? Why are you so possessive of this person, okay, if you move in that light? And it could be a possibility, if it's not you acting like that, it could be a particular person, not in this reading. I don't feel that energy here, but possibly someone in your past that was like that, okay? That was very kind of codependent, very clingy, very possessive of you. Like, where are you? Why are you there? How long are you going to be there? Who's going to be there? Where is it? You know, all of these questions, okay? You possibly had that before, okay? And if you're not getting that now, it should be a breath of fresh air, okay, to you, that they trust you. That is a sign of trust. If they're not like that, you may have already been preconditioned by that past that you think that's what love is someone constantly. That's not love, that's possession, okay? And so now you've kind of started an addiction to that possible, trait of another person, okay? And you have to understand that's not what love is, okay? That's possessiveness, that's codependency, that's also toxic energy, okay? Meaning that they have had toxic energy on them, that which made them do that, okay? Maybe someone treated them like that as well, and they've taken that on, and it's just been a ripple effect from then on out, okay? So you have to break that chain, okay, and appreciate that you're getting some space from your person. They trust you, and they're still loyal to you, okay? So moving forward in any new relationship, take that into consideration. So now let's go into the romance angels to see what the outcome of the energy is. One from the top and then one from the bottom, okay? Same as the Dreamcatcher read, you can take both of these messages for yourself. This is really towards a situation and or person, okay? Kind of tie this into this peacefulness if you want, okay? So we have let go of control issues. Let go of control issues. This is how you maintain this peacefulness, okay? Allow this situation to unfold naturally, okay? Just like I stated before, okay? Let things go in its natural pace, okay? And it will transform you, okay? It will transform your thought process on love and what loyalty is, okay? That's how you obtain and retain this peacefulness within any relationship that you have. If you're friends right now and it's a budding relationship, then by all means let it go and flow that way, okay? Don't be so quick to want to claim this person, or be careful of this person trying to quickly claim you, okay? Start learning about their past when you start seeing things like that, okay? Not so much in a abrasive way, but just in a very concerned, compassionate way, okay, to get to know them, okay? Next, we have express your love. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture, okay? This is for you Leos that are actually in a place of, you've been in this relationship for quite some time. You've gained that friendship, that connection, that bond. You understand each other. Again, they've possibly already transformed your mindset on love, okay? And they've proven their loyalty to be above and beyond anyone that you've ever experienced, okay? They've helped you get over this mask of, showing your true feelings and not hiding things. And they've helped you get past any emotional or mental addictions, okay? And so they bring you peace. Thus, it is the time for the romantic gesture, okay? And it's time for you to express your love in that sense, okay? So, Leos, that is all that I have for you guys this evening. You guys, I will not have another reading for you until next month. However, we do have some information on the channel updates video that's in my greetings and exclusives, where I still will be doing energy shout outs. Sunday is already claimed by Libra, but you guys had one last month. Okay, so if you're looking for a little bonus read, you can go there for your last energy shout out, because after Libra, it's pretty much cycling over, where I will pick one sign on Sundays to do an energy shout out for. Okay, but you guys already have one, so again, you can go and check that out on energy shout outs on my playlist. Okay, so until then, peace.